Edge Reviews. I have a challenge for you today. It's a 100-yard challenge. I got my Gammo back from Gammo USA, and I'm pretty sure my dope is going to match up from what it did before. So the power is probably just a little more than it was before. So my challenge is this: take a target, put it out at 100 yards, see your best 5-shot group cold bore. If you know your dope and you know the general place that it's supposed to be hitting, I'm not so concerned about getting it in the dot necessarily, so that would be quite a tight group, but just the tightest group that you can get at 100 yards, cold bore, 5-shot group. Let's see what you got. I'm going to show you mine here in a second. No editing, no second tries, just first one that you got, posted online. No shame in what you get. Here we go. All right, we're all set up. Let's take 5 shots, I think I said 5 shots. Let's take our 5 shots and then we'll head down range and see what we get cold bore for 100 yards. I have shot this earlier today, but for 100 yards, cold bore, 4 mils up is what my previous dope was. It might not be exact, but I think it's going to be close enough to be on paper, and we'll get a group size here going. So here it goes, 5 shots. Alright, so there you have it. That was definitely not my best group at 100 yards I've ever had. I don't really care. This is the cold bore shot. And so there's 5 shots, and it's looking to me like 5 3/4 is what it's going to be. And let me flip the camera around here. So 5 3/4 is what that ended up being. Right about there. A little closer to 5 1/2, but we'll call it 5 3/4. And typically, I can probably have a regular group of 3 inches. I can make excuses all day long. So I got 6 inches, just about 5 3/4. I'd like to see somebody beat that. 100 yards, cold bore, no practicing, no switching out targets, just your first attempt at 5 shots on target. So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's interesting how it climbed a little bit. I was watching it as my holes were impacting. I have a slight wind, as you can tell, it's just a little left, but my dope was pretty close. I think the rifle climbed a little bit as I got going. 2 rounds here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Interesting, it's kind of fun, but if you have an SPLR, you have a long distance spring piston gun, I'd like to see your groups. A lot of people post, talk about it, but I don't see a lot of groups. I don't see a lot of pictures or videos. I want to see a video. So you post one now and show me a better group than 5 3/4.